All right, we back. And the next guest that I have, you know, I want to highlight my people, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like this industry was built on our backs. Like, we are the reason for the war on drugs and all this nonsense. So now it's legal. I want to bring my people on, you know? Charles was just walking by. I seen them, they stopped, and Charles walked up and was like, you got to talk to these people. And I hope that ain't my jacket that he got on, because that's the same exact jacket I got over there. But I digress. I digress. But I met these ladies a few minutes ago, and they told me about what they were doing and what they've done. And I was like, y'all want to pull up? And they said, yeah. So here we are. We have Raesia and Malieka with Diaspora Experience. Did I say it right?
That's close enough.
No. We ain't close enough. What is it?
Diaspora.
Diaspora Experience. Thank you, ladies, for coming on so much. I greatly appreciate it. Why don't we talk a little bit about what y'all do?
We are the operating partners at Diaspora. We are a private cannabis club in Cambridge, so members only. We actually host a slew of events: wellness, education, fun, culinary, policy discussion. We're all about the safe use of cannabis in elevated spaces, so we can get down and have a good time together.
That's awesome. Well, one of the things that I've met, like you said, you have cannabis consumption lounges, correct? But it's very, how is it here in Mass? Because me being from Vermont, you know.
So different, yeah. So I'm pretty sure it's not that different in Massachusetts than it is in Vermont. So technically there is no social consumption. The licenses don't exist now. The CCC is in the process of rolling out those regulations. So the sale and the use of cannabis in the same space, Massachusetts is still trying to figure all that out. We did a lot of work in the front end. Our founder, Sean Hope, our CEO, he's a lawyer. They did all the groundwork. So we're a private members club. So we don't sell any cannabis. All we do is sell experiences. So that's how we were able to circumvent a lot of the legislation in Massachusetts.
And you said you took a bar and flipped it into, right?
Correct, a lounge. So we were in the old John Harvard's, which is a historic bar in the middle of Harvard Square, right in the shadows of Cambridge, Harvard. So we operated in that space for about a year and a half as like an underground cannabis lounge. And we grew because we're the only one of this size in the city. And something we're really proud of is now social consumption is a much larger conversation that we're having at a state level. I like to think that we help show that you can consume cannabis responsibly and that these spaces deserve to exist right now.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's crazy that we can have a bar. You can go here to drink, but don't drink and drive. But you can drive here, get a drink, and then get home. But now when it comes to consumption for cannabis, it's a lot different. It's like you can't go nowhere. You got to stay inside. You can't smoke in public. So it's good that these spaces are popping up, you know.
Also an equity issue. Unless you own your own home, you technically don't even have a safe space to consume the cannabis that you purchase legally. You're not supposed to be in parks. You're not supposed to be in federal housing. You can't be in buildings that have any federal funding. So where are you supposed to go to consume legally? And that's something that we like to think that we're helping with.
That's good. Yeah. I'm glad we out here fighting for the right shit.
We're trying, right? Safe spaces for us.
Exactly.
Yes, that's right.
Next questions I have is, I have a segment on my show called Own Weed, where I like to find out how y'all like to smoke and things y'all like to eat.
Okay.
So first question is, what kind of ways do you like to consume?
I am a blunt smoker.
Okay, there we go. Hey, I think there's 3 blunt smokers we've had over here so far.
4.
Love me a good old backwood. Love me a good old Fonto. I'm not a paper person. I do like edibles.
Okay.
And I'll say sometimes a bong, but not really.
Yeah.
I really don't. I'm really a blunt smoker. I'm sorry.
I love a good Fonto. So
Okay.
yeah,
I haven't had those in Vermont, but
you're in Boston now.
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah,
I'm gonna start looking around.
You don't have Fontos in Vermont?
No.
Wow.
They are not as culturally diverse, if you will. You know.
Massachusetts is just getting hip. Don't worry.
I know it's only certain parts of the city where you can get Fonto, but you definitely need to grab something.
Plug me in to where to get them. Yeah.
We got you.
All right, next question is, what do y'all like to eat when you get stoned?
I am a foodie.
Okay.
But a good French fry. And also too, I work in the space, so it's always late nights. You get off, you realize like, dang, I didn't eat all day. Let's go get something. But like, I would love a good French fry. I would love to have smoothies and fruit when you're high at night, but like, they don't open late at night. You should change that. But just about anything. I'm a salty person, so give me a good chip, a good popcorn. I want a crunch.
Devil's lettuce. That's popcorn. What about you?
I'm a breakfast all day kind of person, right?
I used to be a breakfast cook.
Oh, really?
Be a chef, so I love.
Okay. You know, it's never too late or too early for pancakes, right? So I will make a stack after a good one, a little bit of bacon. I like it crunchy. Yeah. That's what I like. Yeah.
I've been on the waffle it up at 10:30 at night. I love me some waffles, man.
See, I knew you were good people.
Have y'all ever had Vermont maple syrup?
Yes.
That shit is life changing.
I have not.
No.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Not for Vermont.
Maple syrup, that's different up there. It took me a year to eat it. You know, because I was like, Vermont it's just maple syrup. Like, I really don't understand. But then when I had it, I was, what the hell I've been eating? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Well, thank y'all so much for coming on the show. I greatly appreciate it. Why don't you tell them where to find y'all on social media?
Oh, we are at diaspora.exp on Instagram. Our website is www.diasporaexp.com, and it's free to become a member. We would love to see you guys at the club.
That is awesome. Yeah, that is. Man, how you gonna argue it free?
Comedy show every Friday. Come see us at 8 o'clock, at 10 o'clock, in the midnight show. We do Canna yoga, movie nights, game nights. Come through.
Yes. We do kickbacks. We do a lot of fun stuff. It's a whole vibe.
I was riding around Boston. I was like, man, Boston's kind of nice.
Come see us. We're working on it.
Okay.
All right. This was great. Thank you.
Thank you
so much for coming on, and we'll be right back.
Thank you. Are you